Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. My name is Jaelyn and today I am bringing you an Amazon gift guide. So, as we know, the holidays are coming up and sometimes it can be a little bit difficult to come up with ideas. So I decided to put together just a little list just to kind of give you some ideas, maybe point you in the right direction, and just kind of help you out a little bit. So if you're interested to see my suggestions, then just keep watching. I have everything organized by category because I am someone that likes to give multiple gifts that kind of revolve around the same idea so that people have multiple gifts to open and just a whole thing. So that is kind of where we're headed. However, these are not gifts that have to be given like that. They can be given in a set or given individually, and they do not have to stay in these categories. It's just something, again, to kind of spark some ideas for you. I will, instead of holding up the items, because I tend to ramble, I'm just gonna put the website images on the screen here, like I do for my clothing hauls, and then everything will be linked down below as well in the order that they are initially mentioned. So first up, I thought that it would be a good idea to give a gift to someone who works from home, whether they work from home before COVID or work from home now. So first, I wanted to mention this Bluetooth keyboard. Now this one, it comes in 3 different colors. I have it in black, and it makes my life easy because you can connect it to 2 different devices. So for me, I connect it to my iPad and my phone. It makes life a little bit easier, gives you a few more options, but also it could be a gift for someone you know who is doing school remotely and they don't have a laptop but they have a tablet. It allows them to be a little bit more mobile around the house so they're not stuck in one place all day every day. Next, to go in this little set, you can also include blue light glasses. So the ones that I have linked on the screen are mine, like the ones that I bought. But this specific brand has a few more options to choose from as well. But I think that these are a nice gift, especially now, as we know, they're supposed to help the light in your screen be less harsh and less damaging on your eyes so that they have a less negative impact in the future. My actual eyeglasses do have the blue light lens in them. However, I don't wear my glasses all the time and it's not convenient for me to do so. Something really nice to just kind of throw in there that really you're looking out for them. Next item to throw in this little set would be this desk mat. Now, this is something that you don't know you need until you have it. So it allows for you to, in my opinion, make your workspace portable. So it comes in different sizes. And it helps you not destroy whatever surface you're working on, whether it be your table or a desk. It helps your surface stay intact. I believe it's water resistant, I want to say. So if you have a cup or a glass that sweats, that would normally ruin your table. It has a really nice grip. For me, it also kind of designates a workspace because you have your notebook, your pen. For me, my hard drive, just all of that stuff's in one area. And that's like a designated workspace for me if I'm not working at my desk. I don't know, it just puts me in a different mindset, if that makes sense. I don't know, but it's helpful for me. And then the last thing that you could kind of include to round off this little set would either be a water bottle or a coffee mug. So for me, my recommendation would be either a Hydro Flask or a Yeti, whatever your personal preference is or whatever their personal preference is. But it's something that it's a good quality item that everyone will appreciate. If you know someone that has a Cricut or a little Etsy shop, which I'll link one below as well, that you can have someone customize. You can put that person's name or their initials on it, and it just adds a nice personal touch. But they also come in a bunch of different colors, so it's also something that, again, you can personalize and really get something that speaks to that person and represents that person well. The next set that I wanted to kind of talk about would be something a little more like relaxation oriented, a little cozier, but it's also something that can be either added to the set that I just talked about, or you can add and take away some pieces. So just, it's completely up to you and, again, the person that you're gifting for. So the first thing I thought about would be a really nice set of pajamas. So the ones that I'm going to link, I prefer shorts, so that's what I've linked, but I'm also pretty sure that they do the exact same pair but in pants. So if they do, I will link those as well. But I just think that they're a really nice gift to give, and again, it's something that you could personalize by putting their initials or a monogram on the pocket or the collar or the sleeve, whatever you want to do. Again, it's something that you can do to add a little more of a personal touch. The next thing would be a pair of Ugg slippers. So they're my favorite. My mom gets them for me and my sister all the time. They last a really long time. They're really good, really comfy. Keep your feet warm, and there's a bunch of different styles as well. So again, something that you can cater to that person. So I'll link a few different styles below. Some good alternatives that I'll link below for fuzzy slippers as well. The two that I'm gonna link, I have not tried, but the first pair are talked about all over social media all the time. Anybody's Amazon must-haves that you see, these slippers are featured. And then, so I can't imagine that everyone has them and they're just terrible, you know? But again, haven't tried them. So if they are, it wasn't me. The other pair were featured on Oprah's Favorite Things, which is also found on Amazon. So I'll link that below as well. But I mean, if they're good enough for Oprah, can't imagine they won't be good enough for you. And then the next thing that I thought that you could add into this little kind of set would be a robe. So you have two options with this. You could either do a nice like satin silk robe if you wanted to, long or short, or you could go like big and fuzzy and soft and plush. So it's completely up to you. It's completely up to the person that you're gifting for. Again, also something that if you wanted to, you could personalize and get their initials put in, or their name or whatever. I just think, again, it just adds a really nice personal touch, which clearly I'm very big on. So, and then the last thing I thought that you could add to this little set, you can do a candle with their favorite scent, or a scent that you think that they'll like, or your favorite scent that you think that they'll like. Or you could get these candles that I found that I think are really cool. So they're called Homesick Candles, and you can get them by city, state, and country, I believe. And it's a really thoughtful gift, I think, because if you know someone who either lives in a different place than their family, or from where they were born or raised, whatever, each one is a different scent, and it's supposed to remind you, or the scent is supposed to represent that place. And then I wanted to just quickly include an honorable mention that could go in either one of these, or again, it's something that could stand on its own, which are this set of mugs. They are glass mugs, and if you follow me on Instagram, these are the mugs that are featured in my little like daily morning coffee, which if you want to check that out, there's a highlight on my page for it. It's like a little coffee playlist. So if you also are trying to, find some new music, You can go check that out as well. But these were the only set of mugs that I found that came in a set of 4. They were at least 14 ounces, and so they hold a decent amount of coffee and are durable without being extremely expensive. So I think that these are a very good option to give, especially if you have someone that really enjoys like coffee or tea. And then you could throw in this mug warmer as well. So these mugs, obviously they're mugs. They're not going to keep they don't have a lid, so they're not going to keep your drink warm for hours and hours and hours. It does the job, you know what I mean? The mug warmer, they can plug in, keep on their desk or the table, wherever they, so please. And it does genuinely keep your drink warm for a much longer amount of time so that you don't have to keep reheating it and it just doesn't. Or the flip side of that, they can stand alone. If you have friends or coworkers that you just want to kind of do something small for, you can gift them each like a mug individually, put their favorite coffee or their favorite tea in the mug with like a $5 or $10 Starbucks gift card. Put some, cellophane around it, a cute little ribbon. You have 4 individual little gifts ready to go, or buy 2 sets, you now have 8 people. You know what I mean? Or just those little gifts that you do want to, give to someone and show someone you care, but just something small to say, happy holidays, I was thinking about you, here you go, that kind of thing. So you have a few different options with that as well. The next set is for those who may like to entertain. You know what I mean? Obviously, pre or post COVID, not right now because we should be staying at home. Just saying. But if you do know someone that genuinely enjoys entertaining people, or even you have that friend that whenever all of your friends get together, you all go to that person's house. You know what I mean? So first up, we have this set of wine glasses. So they are very good quality, and I like them because they're not your traditional like shape. This brand does a bunch of different options so that if you do want a more traditional look, you have it. But I like these specifically because they're different and they're nice and they're classy and they're just, they're fun. And you can get your white wine glasses, red, champagne flutes, whatever. You have those options. Going off of that, you could include these drink glasses. Now, these I really like because you can get an initial on them, which again adds that personal touch that makes that gift thoughtful. And this is also something that even if they're not going to use them to drink out of, they can put it on display in their home. And it's a nice conversation starter. When they walk past them, if they are on display, they think of you every day. So that's also really nice. But also, it's just, again, a nice gift to give. And you can also include a really nice bottle that they can pour their favorite, drink in. And then going along with that, you could include a nice bar set. So I'm gonna link this one because it also has a little card, little drink cards with recipes, that kind of thing, which is fun if you just want to try something new. But I'll also link the shaker that I have. I didn't get it from Amazon, but I know that it's sold on Amazon, and I like it because it has the little cutouts of the measurements for different drinks. So again, I think a really cool gift to give and a really cool gift to get, especially if that's something that you're into. And then last, for this little set, which again, this can completely be given separately, but it would either be an Echo or an Alexa as what? An Amazon Echo or a Google Home. Obviously, because this is an Amazon gift guide, your Echo is going to be, you know, a little bit easier to find. But it's a really nice gift to give for people who like to entertain, because you can play games on it, or you can use it to play games. You can use it to play your music out loud or in the background. You can do a ton of different things, or just in general as just a regular old gift. It is something that will really make someone's life easier if they use it to its fullest potential. You can turn your home into a smart home. You can use it to control your TV. You can use it to make your grocery list. You can help have her set reminders for you during the day, your alarms, timers, whatever you want her to do. She can start your day. She'll give you a news briefing. Whatever you want her to do, she will do. I'm avoiding saying her name because I did it already and she turned on. So we won't do that again. But she's right there. They've changed the look of it, which I like a lot better. It's like a little ball now. I like it. It's a little bit more me. I like that they changed it. But I'll also link some more options as well. They've come out with a few more devices that I think I'm also going to end up getting 2 Echo Flexes, which are literally just little wall plugins. I'm gonna get one to keep in the bathroom and one for my kitchen. So I think that would be something to just have without putting a dot in my kitchen. So, and again, Google Home pretty much is the same concept, so it is just personal preference on what you prefer or they prefer. The last little set that I wanted to talk about would be for someone you know who loves to travel. Obviously, this is an idea for the future. If you know someone who really does enjoy traveling, putting together a little gift set for them geared toward that is, again, something extremely thoughtful. So this is something that, again, you could include the Hydro Flask or the Yeti, whichever. So first would be this jewelry case. So I really liked this one because you can put that person's initial on it to, again, add that personal touch. Now, I will say, when I first saw it, I definitely thought it was a little bit more expensive for what it looked like it was gonna be. But I will say the quality is a lot better than I expected it to be. So at that point, especially with the customization, the price point is worth it. I think for me, I like that it's so flat. So when I travel, I can just slide it in my purse or slide it in my carry-on. I know exactly where all my jewelry is and I don't have to worry about it. It makes you feel a little bit more put together and it just makes for a nice gift, I think. And then I also think it's a good idea to give it with a piece of jewelry in it. Now, I linked this birthstone necklace, a nice piece to help customize your gift. And this specific brand, I have other jewelry from that's held up for me very well. They're good quality without being like, literally, it's so inexpensive. They're a little heavier, so they look a lot more expensive than they are. The next thing that I wanted to include would be a neck pillow. Now, we all know that this is essential to travel with, whether you're on a plane, in a car, on a train, on a bus, whatever. You need to travel with it. It will make your life so much easier. Highly recommend. I also tend to lean on the person, as I'm sleeping, because again, my head falls. So I always, and that's the thing, it doesn't happen if I have the neck pillow because my head's like this, but if I'm not wearing it, I wake up on whoever's next to me. It is a good gift to give, especially for someone who really does like to travel. Even if they already have them, get them a new one. Who's gonna turn down 2? Or a new one. Last thing I want to talk about was this mirror. So it's not described as a travel mirror, but I use it for travel. It's slim, it's small, but big enough. It comes in 2 sizes, I believe. And the mirror is very clear. It's not, like foggy, and yeah, it's a good mirror, and it gets the job done. And I like it because, again, it folds flat, so when I travel I can just slide it in my purse and I don't have to worry about it being broken in my suitcase and it's being flung around back and forth from plane to plane or plane to hotel room or whatever. It also just makes life easier, especially if I'm traveling with my mom and my sister, and or my friends, and we are all trying to get ready at the same time. It allows me to sit at a desk or table or the counter and do my makeup out of everybody's way and like get ready. And just in general, sometimes whether you're in an Airbnb or a hotel, the mirror versus lighting situation isn't always the best. So this allows you to travel to the best light. I can tell you how many times I have been in a bathroom, especially in a hotel, where like the lighting is like dim with a lit mirror. I don't need dim. I'm not trying to walk out in the sun looking a hot mess. So I need bright light, So if I can go to a window with direct sunlight and just sit in front of it versus trying to, maneuver yourself so that so you're not the shadow and you're not. If you don't know the struggle, then I guess disregard my foolishness. But this mirror has been a game changer for me. And if you know somebody who has experienced this struggle, you should get them this mirror. So yeah. So that completes this little gift guide. I hope that you enjoyed. Let me know in the comments down below some more gift ideas or suggestions that either you've gotten this year or gotten in the past that were really big hits. I like to see them, but it also kind of just helps other people as they go through the comments too. So leave that below, along with, as always, anything else that you want to see from me. If you are interested in that coffee playlist that I mentioned earlier, feel free to follow me on Instagram. I'm just more active on there on a daily basis anyway. So if you, want to see a little more of me, which who wouldn't, go check me out over there. And then also be sure that you're subscribed so that you know when I post new videos, so that you're not left in the dark. But other than that, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed, and hopefully I'll see you next time. And I just have to say, I have filmed this video 4 times now. Each time I have forgotten to put in earrings. And each time I don't realize it until I start talking about this darn jewelry case.